And we are back with Will Graham from Graham Personnel Services and Fred Henry from Guilford Works. And of course, they're talking about jobs and resources and things of that nature. You can text in your question. All right, Will, this person says, do you hire retirees? I have forklift truck training.
Absolutely. We hire tons of retirees. We love retirees. They're very seasoned and reliable. We have 45 forklift positions open right now on first and second shift in the viewing area. So yes, please come to Graham and apply, or give us a call, and we'll be happy to set up a time to meet.
Okay, and then this question, so it's kind of a twofer with Toyota. Are they hiring for administrative staff at Toyota or just manufacturing? And do I need to register for the Toyota battery hiring event?
Yes, so the primary need right now for Toyotas, they're really filling the production positions, but also the maintenance and some of those skill positions there. There are administrative opportunities for Toyota. I would encourage you to look at the Toyota website or the NC Works website to find those opportunities. And as far as the job fair, you do not have to register for the job fair, but we encourage you to, because as you register with NC Works, there are other opportunities in a number of other companies that we're working with in addition to Toyota that you may be a good fit for.
All right. This question is for you, Will. What is the minimum age to apply with a temp agency?
So our particular company, we really, is 18 and above. There are some exceptions to the rules, but we work in manufacturing and logistics where OSHA is a little more serious about those 18 and above. You can be 16 years old, and in some cases you can be 14, but for Graham, generally speaking, it's going to be 18 years and above, just due to the nature of our work and kind of some federal guidelines we have to follow.
Mm-hmm. So someone's asking this about Toyota. So Fred, and maybe Will too, you might know this too. What skills is Toyota looking for when it comes to their labor force?
As far as the maintenance positions, they are looking for skilled individuals who have experience with industrial maintenance. But as far as the production technician positions, those are really entry-level positions that are well-paying jobs that a person doesn't have to have previous manufacturing experience. But there's an opportunity there to get well-paid and get an opportunity for a great company.
There's also, and Fred nailed it. I mean, especially on their production folks. And then there's going to be a word I think we're going to hear a lot in the Triad over the next 5 years. It's called Mechatronics, and it's a combination of mechanical and electronics. And can you do both of those? Toyota is going to really find favor on. So it's a new job title that's about to start to exist, and Toyota is bringing that.
And you say it's called Mechatronics?
Mechatronics. It's combining the word mechanical and electronics. And the community colleges are going to start to teach around those as well. It's going to be pretty neat. So
it is. I think one thing to add to that, GTCC, for those who may want more experience in manufacturing, they have a production technician course that does have some of those skill sets that Will just mentioned.
Okay, and that'll be interesting, Mechatronics, to see what the schooling is for that when all that gears up and who gets to jump on that first. All right, Will, this person's asking, are there jobs specific to persons with developmental disabilities?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, there's jobs for all types of roles, and companies are very willing to adapt to what the disabilities are. I mean, it can, disabilities range widely. But if you have the skills, you have the skills. If you're the best person for the job, the disability doesn't really come into play that much. I think there's a psychological worry that the disability does, and I don't think the employer sees it that way. Fred, you might be able to agree or disagree with me.
Yeah, I agree totally with that. We encourage folks with disabilities to apply. The companies make accommodations for individuals. If they meet those skill sets and have the experience, they make the accommodations for them. And then there are organizations that work with individuals with disabilities to even help upskill for positions that are out here currently and those that are coming down the pipeline.
And I'm guessing that they can get hooked up with you, Guilford Works wise. That way you can get them involved with the organizations that will help them make that connection. Yeah,
absolutely.
Tanya, could I add one more thing there? Folks do have disabilities the tenure, the advantage you have is certain folks with disabilities actually don't job hop. They stay at employers for a really long time. So employers are really starting to pick up on the fact that, like, all right, this person has a disability, but they're most likely to be here for 9 years, and employers are seasick from turnover. So it can work for you.
Okay. All right. We're going to talk about some work from home jobs when we come back, because we're getting a whole bunch of questions on that.